was overqualified. Now, how do you, I've never heard any disqualification called overqualified. And they said he was overqualified. They said Professor Wandiga establishes big institutions. I said, we want this youth to also to be a big institution. That's why I want Professor Wandiga. But both of them come from Karachuonyo. Then I said, even if they came from the same mother, the same father, and they are the ones who are capable of starting that university, so be it. Let them start it. And I can tell you, his death could not pass without me coming at least to pray with the family. And I have come to say pole to the family. And when I was coming to a Catholic church, I was a bit taken aback because I knew Professor Wandiga to come from a religious family in Karachuonyo. His father was the founder, one of the founders of the SDA church. He was the pastor, Pastor Wandiga. And I was now thinking, how does the son of Pastor Wandiga come to a Catholic church to be prayed for? But anyway, I will get that clarity later on, that I believed that he was an SDA, because I knew he was brought up in a Christian family. And I want to also say that Professor Wandiga was a very humble man, very, very humble, very focused. And when the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University was being established, and we were looking for the chairman of that university to establish it. It was a constituent university of Maseno. And we were looking for somebody to be the chair to meet. And I straight away said, Professor Wandiga should come. Then they said that there was also Professor Gong who was to start it. Professor Gong, they said, was overqualified. Now, how do you, I've never heard any disqualification called overqualified. And they said he was overqualified. They said Professor Wandiga establishes big institutions. I said, we want this youth to also to be a big institution. That's why I want Professor Wandiga. But both of them come from Karachuonyo. Then I said, even if they came from the same mother, the same father, and they are the ones who are capable of starting that university, so be it. Let them start it. And I can tell you the meticulous job Professor did to start that university from the scratch. It was a TTC. And if you go there now and you see the university, I think the VC must be here. It is something else. It is something which I foresaw will happen. I foresaw that it will happen, and it has happened, and I'm so happy because I could see in him that seed. He has mentored so many people. He has helped so many people to come to the light and become professionals. And Professor Wandiga is going to rest in peace because everybody must go. Life is a temporary thing. But of course, the universe stays forever, but for our lives are limited. He is older than me by 4 years, and I appreciated his humor. He was very humorous, and I always saw him with this daughter of his, and I was wondering, how does an old man always have his daughter so close to him. I was saying, this daughter of his should be removed. Maybe somebody like me should move nearer her. But anyway, that was, they loved each other. And that is good to see from a parent who really loved his children, and he mentored them well. He mentored them well, and they are very well disciplined. And I don't want to say more than that. So let the Almighty God rest the soul of my brother and friend in eternal peace. I am the leader of a political party called ODM. And we are forging on, and we are going to move together. And I'm sure Professor was also one of our sympathizers. Maybe somehow he was our member. But I don't want to dwell on that. But we are moving on as ODM, and we are together in the broad-based arrangement with the current government headed by Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and that is where our late brother Raila Odinga left us, and we are going to be there. We are going to continue to work together for the future of our people. We want to build a Kenya which will move nearer the first world. We don't want Kenya to remain where it is. I know our democracy is so vibrant, and I like it that way. Let us continue in that vibrancy, unless the best man win, but we are sure in our arrangement that we are going to seize power in 2027. So with those few remarks, I remain. Thank you.